Hello, this is Ariana Antonio for MDF1 1402, and this is my Project 3 video. So this week we went ahead and worked with Map View. So we created an app that had a list view page with 10 businesses on it, and then when you click on an individual page, it takes you to a detail page that has a map with a pin for that particular location, or you can go to an all businesses button, and that goes to a page that shows all 10 businesses on one view. It was pretty simple, and as you can kind of see, I designed it to have the same look as my yoga app from the previous 2 weeks, mostly because this easily seemed like something I could put in that app. The only reason I didn't include the whole thing in here was just to kind of keep the file size down since I have so many images in the app, but I could very easily add this into the yoga app and it would all fit within it and go nicely together. Then in terms of the code, again, it was all pretty simple. I had to create a custom class for these for the objects to pass back and forth with the name of the business as well as its location in latitude and longitude, and then each of these has its own view controller. And then in order to pass the data back and forth between all of them, I created a singleton, which is this custom object up here, the location data manager, which in itself is fairly simple. It took a little bit to wrap my head around, and I would definitely have to practice with it a few more times in order to really understand step by step what I'm doing. But it did make passing the data back and forth fairly easy, which was nice. Yeah, so other than that, the code was all pretty simple, pretty standard. Here's my stuff for creating the locations and the pins as well as custom pins. So I'll go ahead and run this so we can see how it looks. So here are my 10 businesses, and you can see if I click on one, it takes me to the detail page that zooms in on this location, and I have a custom image instead of a pin. It's the lotus from the icon for the yoga app, and it says the name of the business. And we can go to Bikram Yoga La Cañada, same thing, and we'll do Yoga Blend just to demonstrate this once again. And then if you click all businesses, it takes all 10 and populates the map with all 10 of the icons for each of the businesses, and all the business names show up as well. So very simple, very easy, and it also shows the title of the business at the top for these apps. So yeah, again, simple. I created I decided to use the hybrid map that has the both satellite as well as the actual names of the cities and stuff. I thought it looked good. Yeah, like I said, I think this could easily just be dropped into my yoga app and would fit in it nicely. In terms of things I could have done better, again, this week was really, really simple. Reinforcing the passing data back and forth in terms of creating custom objects and stuff is really good practice. I feel like I've got a good handle on that now because we've, worked it into every app so far. So kind of drilling it in over and over and over again has I think been very good for me for that. So this week the only part that was challenging was the singleton. The first time I watched the singleton video, I really didn't understand what was going on, and then watching the Hangout explained it a little bit better, and then went back and watched the singleton video again. So that time it made more sense, and then it just became a fact of figuring out how to actually get the data from the object, from the array that was created with the singleton, and back and forth and stuff. So that ended up being a little bit challenging, but I figured it out at least. But I would still definitely like more practice with singletons. That would be the thing I would need, I think, the most work on for future. So that's my project for this week. Thanks so much. Bye.